Welcome back to Summary Sunday, the weekly news roundup where we take a break from the grim darkness of the future, only to stroll directly into an equally cheerfully and uplifting mortal realms of Age of Sigmar. That's right, we're swapping lasguns for lances and space hulks for haunted castles. This Saturday, the Flesh Eater courts crawl out of their dirty castles, dust off their silverware, and hit the streets with a brand new 98-page battletome. Inside you'll find army traits, heroic disillusions, because these guys think that they're the knights in shining armor, and enough lore, war scrolls, and rules just to make even the most jaded ghoul cackle politely into their soup. There's also a shiny new spearhead for when you want your rampaging cannibal aristocrats on the go. For those who like things compact, the Gamers Edition is basically the battletome and the diet. 52 reference cards you can throw straight into the army case and pretend you read cover to cover. We've got Felgrin, the High Falconer, definitely not a bat guy. Meet Felgrin, a folksy Robin Hood type who robs from the Flesh Eater court's pantries and gives to the downtrodden and the local wildlife. He's been tasked with evicting the Skaven from their holes, and he's brought along his trusty bird Gripe. And by bird, I mean totally not a bat, no sir, just a very exotic, definitely feathered creature with fur. Then we've got the Spearhead Charner Watch, Housing Association guards, but make it cannibal. Protecting the Flesh Eater court borders, we've got the Charno Watch, led by the aberrant Gore Warden and his 3 pals, 3 Crypt Horrors, 3 Crypt Flayers, and a Royal Beast Flayers, with their Flaymaster and a pair of awful hounds. It's kind of welcoming committee that makes you just wish you stayed at home. Then we've got the Scarlet Jury, Law and Order Ghoul Division. The Scarlet Jury are here to dispense swift, gruesome justice. Grand Justice, Gormain Companions, 10 Crypt Guard, and a Royal Decapitator, because in the mortal realms, due to process, is mostly a very short walk to the chopping block. Then we've got cards and dice, because the dice must match the blood. You can grab 40 quick reference cards, including 27 War Scrolls, a Delusions card, and rules for both Charno and Carrion Retainers. Pair them with 16 marbled red dice, the perfect shade to go when you inevitably roll all ones and blame the fickle will of the dark gods. Then we've got the Night Haunt. Shifting from rotting corpses to your friendliest local nightmares, the Night Haunt float in with this 106-page battletome. These friendly ghost heights can now teleport around the battlefield, terrify the enemies, lower control scores, and replenish the Nexus of Grief terrain features. It's packed with lore, war scrolls, and spearhead rules, regiments and army renowns, and even a path to content glory. The Gamer Edition also exists for those who prefer a little I'll read it later approach. Then we've got Lord Viltarok, Potion Master from your worst hangover. Once a harmless snake oil salesman, Lord Viltarok is now Nagesh's very own fun mixologist, brewing elixirs to corrode armor, rot souls, and probably ruin your Friday night. Armed with too many spectral arms, and a what happens if I mix this attitude, he's here to ensure that you regret your life choices. Then we've got the Knights of Shroud, a ghost boss with a sword of stolen hours. If abandoning your allies to save yourself had a mascot, it would definitely be this guy. Now a zealous commander under Nagash, he swings the sword of stolen hours, drains vitality from his victims, and encourages nearby troops to pile in before the blood's even cooled. We've also got our spearhead, the Cursed Shackle Horde, Ghastly Soul Collectors. A spirit torment with chain gas leads this group of spectral bounty hunters, supported by 10 Bladeghast Revenants, 10 Dread Scythe Harridans, and 2 Dreadblade Harrows, for when you need ghostly cavalry to chase down stragglers. Perfect for when you want your enemy's souls dragged to an underworld prison without so much as a goodbye hug. And for cards and dice for the dead inside, the Night Haunt get 42 reference cards covering all your war scrolls and both spearheads, plus a set of sparkly turquoise dice. For all those ward saves, you'll definitely fail dramatically. And then let's talk about the Black Library releases, because reading is still a thing. We've got Abraxia, the Spear of the Everchosen, a limited edition copy. Abraxia, Champion of the Arcanon, tries to hold into the city of Blackpire amid political intrigue and enemies at the gates. Comes in a swanky limited edition package with black page edges, a ribbon bookmark, and the author's signature. Then we've got The Legend of Sigmar, 3 novels, Heldenhammer, Empire, God King. plus short stories in one of the paperback omnibuses, telling the story of how Sigmar went from tribal chief to literal god. Think small indie hero makes it big, but with more axes and divine smiting. And that's it here on Summary Sunday. 2 armies, a pile of new models, and enough dice just to make your opponent jealous. We'll see you next week, assuming the ghouls don't get you first.